Me? Raphael shook his head in surprise before composing himself. He looked around the room at his brothers cockily and smirked. I mean, I told you so. He couldn't help but let his smirk turn into a grin. You liked him. The thought of your small frame enveloped in his oversized arms as the smell of peaches filled his nostrils thrilled him. But he kept his cool and let the stony expression take over his face again. You smiled at Raphael while your cheeks burned. Your attention had always been drawn to him, and once you had talked to him, you knew you were helpless. The way he smiled at you when he went too long without seeing you, or how gentle he tried to be with you, had always made your heart flutter, and now he knew. It felt like they had ambushed you all at once, but you were glad it was out in the open. You watched Raphael's face for a reaction, and you were happy when you saw him grinning so widely. Leonardo patted Raphael on the back, but couldn't help but feel a twang of sorrow in his chest. He wanted to be the one to hold and caress you at night, but that was your decision to make. He thought about all the potential moments that had been lost, and pain bubbled in his chest. Even now, you looked beautiful, almost irresistible. He was glad for all the years of training that required self-control. He could use it now. Donatello stood in the background, just as shocked as everyone else. Raphael? Was that it? No reason, no explanation? Just swift and utter heartbreak? He began to tap his foot impatiently. Why? He asked, seemingly out of nowhere. The question startled you. 4 pairs of eyes glared at you, ready for an answer. Your blush only intensified as you opened your mouth to speak. Well, because he's usually nice to me, even though he's mean to everyone else. You pused, but they still seemed unsatisfied. He also cares about the people he loves a lot, and he's, you pused again, this time to work up some courage. He's pretty nice looking. You looked at the ground, avoiding eye contact as much as possible. Raphael licked his lips as he looked at you. You actually liked him, and he couldn't believe it, and here you stood, telling him that he was nice looking. He could practically punch a hole in the wall out of pure joy. Michelangelo bit his lip anxiously, unwilling to give up so easily. But what about this dazzling personality? He pointed to his face and flexed his biceps. You had to admit, Mikey had made the choice difficult. Raphael pushed Mikey away. She said she liked me, didn't she? Raphael rolled his shoulders back and cocked his jaw. I heard her. I was just making sure she didn't bump her head. Raphael growled before he took off, chasing Mikey. Michelangelo ran as Raphael yelled obscenities after him. See how immature he is? Yelled Mikey as he zoomed past you. You stood in the middle of the living room, shamefully looking down at Leo and Donnie. You knew them well enough to be able to tell that they were disappointed. You really didn't want to hurt anyone, but you felt like they had to force it out of you. You considered your gem bag that was laying on the floor, if you should just leave and let them talk about it.